Hello, what's up, good people? It's Falme Daudi here again. I want to thank all the subscribers I've gotten all while. Of course, the guys who have been joining my channel, and thank you for watching my channel over again and again and again. And I want to promise you that I'll continue giving you more videos as time goes by. But right now, I want to bring you up to speed with the happenings of Bungoma County. Actually, what is happening right now is that there's another scandal looming in Bungoma County. Remember, performance of all the 47 governors in the country. Our governor, Lusaka Kenneth, is doing at number 32 out of 47, and that means that he's not doing well because there are so many dead projects that he started during his first term before he lost to Wangamati. Then he picked up when he got it again when he beat Wangamati during the last general election. But here comes another new scandal that is looming. There are security lights being put in Bungoma town. And do you know what is happening is that the security lights are being put almost at the same place where there's another security light, the older one. I don't know if it was put by Lusaka himself during his first time or it was put by his predecessor, Wangamati. Because this post, as I will show you in my videos, this post just next to each other. Then I was like, why are you putting up a street light post and a street light where there is another street light? And a lady who was sitting close to one of the places where these posts are being put, I say, hiyo ingine ni ya solar. I mean, that one is going to use solar and this one was using electricity. I said, no problem. But the issue is, why can't they just improve this one from electricity to solar? Because the posts are just close to each other. Just take the post that was using electricity, you work on it a little bit, then you put the solar there. But what is happening is they are putting another post for security lights, street lights, next to each other. And this one is not even very old. It's just that it has some rust, a little bit of rust that can be done by painting. Then you take that solar panel, then you put it on top of this one, then you put the light there. But I don't know who is advising my friend Kenneth Lusaka, the guy that I rooted for to get to the helm of the leadership. Right now, I don't know who was advising him to put a street light close to another street light that has been working. If it had a fault, it was due to maybe some maintenance and repairs. But right now, if they're changing from electricity to solar, which is a good thing, of course, but why would you not just renovate, maintain this one, and just remove the electricity part of it, then put the solar that you want? Instead of putting, somebody will tell me that, oh, the other post was different. Just improve it. This is why we did, we used to do, that's why we did science congress in schools. You can innovate, renovate, and just put up some lights. Come on, guys. Do you really have to spend money that would have gone for school scholarships and paying schools to just give a contractor to eat the money? Because they're putting up new posts in Bungoma town for street lights. And the post that is... Now, let me give you the videos, then you can think through it. Give me comments. But remember, if you're meeting me for the first time, subscribe to my channel. I'll be giving you more content. I've wanted to always give you rumba music, but I also want to give you something that will be simmering and coming up in our society. Of course, we are the watchdogs. However much the likes of Rigathi Gachagua and maybe William Ruto, the likes of them who doesn't maybe like um, us watching them and talking about the issues that they do, we'll still be here, Mr. Gachagua. We'll still watch your government. We'll still see through it. If we see something bad, we will say it. If we see something good, we will not forget to say it. So, Mr. Gachagua and your government, remember that we are watching you. We are watching you. Rick G, we are watching you. Then again, just before I go away, the other day, President William Ruto participated in the flagging off of the Kenyan Safari Rally, the ones that people are now going to Naivasha for some spectator zones and all that stuff. Now, Ruto was convinced to get into one of the cars to just have a ride, a joy ride. And then the president put on the gear, the Safari Rally gear, and became the co-driver. Became a navigator. I don't know if he knows how to read the rally map and maybe advise the driver accordingly because of the turns and the bends and the jumps and all that stuff. Now, the president sat belted up with his helmet and all those gears. Then the driver took off. The speed was breathtaking. And the president acknowledged that that is sheer madness. And the vehicles were moving at a top speed. That driver was insane. The guy would spin, would jump, would make crazy corners, turns. And then the president was like, who brought me to this thing? Did you want to kill me or something? And then he swore that probably, maybe he will never ever try to do that. And I think some guys called him and said, like a former presidential candidate, Kura Aukot, who said, President, how do you do such a thing? That's madness. And even the president called it madness because the speed was overwhelming. Now, I just want to remind President William Ruto that the speed of that car reminds me of the speed of your taxes that you are taking on Kenyans. You saw how that driver became so cocky and maybe made you like labda ulitaka hata kunini ndani ya hiyo gari kwa sababu I think the speed was just overwhelming. Now the same speed that rally car took you around that joyride is the same speed that you're taking Kenyans with the tax issue. Because this is what I was thinking, Mr. President. I hope this reaches you. That you needed to close down the loopholes so that the likes of Moses will not be having loopholes to get money from your government. Close down the loopholes from all government structures so that people will no longer steal the money that have been stealing all years. Then see how much you realize from that. After realizing that much, then you see how much do we need to add, then to maybe to look for taxes here and there. And see how people can look at it. Then have a common ground. Talk to people. Don't force whoever will not support that bill, whoever will not support that, threatening people. That's not the way. We are living in a liberalized century right now. We are living in a democratic times now. You don't force things down our throats, Mr. President. You needed to funga mashimo za corruption zote. After that, see how much you realize. But then again, think about it. All the people that you are working with have corruption cases, whether terminated, whether going on. Even the one that has been threatening the media is entangled in another corruption case. Now, we just don't know. But I'll remind you, because I'll put that video here, the speed that you taking us on is the madness that Kenyans are seeing in you, to the extent of lowering fuel prices for helicopters, and then what about the boda boda guys that you have been talking about, mama mbogas and all that stuff? They use public service vehicles. They don't use private vehicles like you. You don't use a boda boda, alafu unapandisha bei ya mafuta ya boda boda, unashukisha mafuta ya ndege. Seriously? Bwana, think about it bwana. Thank you guys for watching. See you my next episode. Ni ache tu, lakini ujue mimi nasimamia mtu mwenye anaumia huku nje kulipa tax. Pacha masa sikuri andaa kutupiga sisi ati roho. Ita tu mzee.